We got some foreign power on here. What is this on Mel 411? Well, we got a Santa Fe on there. And a Rio Grande. This is still the part of the Mel 411 going into the Northumberland yards. We have BUAL southbound right up here around the turn with two Conrail engines on them. Ready to head southbound. You can see its light shining up every now and then over the top of the cars. There's the end of Mel 411 going into the Northumberland yard. This is going right at Case. Northbound. Here comes the southbound BUAL. Buffalo to Allentown. This guy's pouring her on now. A lot of gondolas on here this morning. The ALBU headed in there by Case, northbound. The ALBU headed into the Northumberland yard.
139 Christian to Harrisburg East, over.
Here's Reach, Horn Christian.
55, 54, all by me here at Horn. I was looking to continue down to South Boyles, over.
That's Roger, stand by 1 second.
Oh, 411 on the Buffalo line. ML 411. Here we are outside of Northumberland. Molly. He's waiting to get the okay to go north. That's the new Mac 80s. This is the ML 411 right above Molly, up above Northumberland. He's pouring on the power now. This is two of the new Mac 80s. Now this second engine here is already numbered in PRR, has the old PRR numbers on it. This is up here at Molly above Northumberland in the Northumberland yard. That used to be an old Pennsylvania Railroad number there. It's going out at Molly, north of Northumberland. The TV train. Buffalo line, going out at Molly. Want to note this second engine is numbered after an old PRR railroad number. This is a mail train on the Buffalo line, headed north. I'm a half mile north of Chillisquawkey. There it is, the big blue. This in the Northumberland yard. What's called the inspection train. Rail analyzer car. There it goes, headed in towards Sunbury on the siding at Northumberland. There it goes across the bridge from Norrie onto the island. That's an inspection train. The wind's about 35 miles an hour right now. I'm looking east towards Harrisburg. This is on the Buffalo line. Here we are at the island at Northumberland. This BUAL southbound. Looked like the BUAL got the go signal. He's going south. That's at Case there. Southbound BUAL. Headed across the North Branch River, Sunbury, headed south towards Case. This is still the BUAL, Buffalo to Allentown. Waiting on the siding, waiting on the main line here at Case. There's a blow-off valve that blows off excess water that's in the airlines. There's a set of trucks made by General Motors. Here we are at the south end of Creek Yard on the Buffalo line. The Creek Yard's right up there where that train is right now. It's a southbound. That 5293 will be a Norfolk and Southern engine. It's a southbound coal train in the Buffalo line. Pennsylvania Power and Light Company. The last of the two steam, all steam engine, no coal. They put it in by pipe or a hose, all steam engine, out of the Pennsylvania Power and Light Company. Here in Shamokin Dam. Last train. There's a Conrail engine that'll come from Selinsgrove in the left track here. It will hook up to this and take it across into the Northumberland yard on this date. Last coal train from the Pennsylvania Power and Light Company in Shamokin Dam. Looking across the Susquehanna River to the Buffalo line. The line here, that left line goes to the power plant. This one right here in front of me goes into Selinsgrove. Power plant to the right side, Selinsgrove to the left. This is a Y in the Selinsgrove area. This is the Y. The last all-steam coal train from the P&L. These two lines connect here. There's a Y behind that train. Up under the bypass, that goes into Selinsgrove. This goes over across the river, all the way over through. This is the first bridge. Then there's another bridge all the way around the turn down there. That's the Susquehanna River. Goes over to the Buffalo line. That's where this engine is going today. A Conroe engine will hook up to this train and take it over to the Buffalo line and head north to Norrie. We're at the Y at Selinsgrove. Down there is the front end of the train, that little steam train. You come up through this way. And if you look over here to my left, here's where the Y is. The other part of the train is back in the woods there. You can see it back in there. That's where it goes. This is the Y. And then this heads into Selinsgrove and out to Kramer and all points west. This used to be the S&L line, Sunbury to Lewistown. Here come the ALBU into the Northumberland yard.
Give me a shout when you're ready to depart for Selinsgrove Junction, Roger. Roger.
Okay, we're over Northumberland. This is what they used to call the rat hole. This is where the workers came when they came to work in the railroad. It's the old rat hole. And you're looking upstream. There you can see how the trains set up there in the track, and you used to have to walk through this tunnel to get to your trains. You'd come up in the middle of the yard, close to the roundhouse. side of Dork. That's looking up towards Montoursville. Here we have a little switching in the Northumberland yard, just at the Front Street station. The ALBU should be coming across that bridge down there in a minute. They'll be coming into the siding here in the yard. This is our 8099, it's a local here in the Northumberland yard. Here she goes. He'll hook up to another engine. Thunder, the rumble, and the roar. We are at the south end of Creek Yard, south of Sunbury. Southbound Conrail. It's the ML 420. Southbound, south at Creek Yard on the Buffalo line. '54, '57, '84, '88. That's the south end of Creek Yard, Buffalo line. I can hear northbound D&H coming on the Buffalo line. They'll be coming under this bridge in a minute. We're at the south end of Creek Yard. There'll be CP and Norfolk and Southern engines. South end of Creek Yard. Going north in a Buffalo line.
NH7 or 273 has authority now. Okay, Roger. We go. Watch your sail. Roger.
We're waiting for the signal at SF. goes the D&H north of Case, going up the D&H line. D&H southbound on the Buffalo line at the Poorhouse Hill. D&H 557 approaching Case. Oh, the sound of music. Canadian Pacific coil cars. That was a short train. Norfolk and Southern on the Buffalo line headed south. The BUAL. Canadian Nationals. Look on this engines here. Look what we got. Well, Tom, you just missed it. Look what time it is. Yes, sir, Tom, you just missed it. Look at the time, 5:38. Yes, sir, you missed her, buddy. Look at the time.
Stand in the shadow of that trailer there. It works better.
Well, Tom, here again, you might want to look at the time. Mom and I were waiting for this train at the southern end of Sunbury. We come up here in the yard. The D&H did go up through with about 5 engines on. He's going all the way back there to hook onto his train. You see the time it is right now. There's 3 CNs and 2 Norfolk and Southerns. Boy, I tell you, that's a sight, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, look at that. Headed south in the Buffalo line. Shamokin Valley. Yeah, go ahead.
He ain't even glowing, is it?
Not yet. Here it comes past Horn. This train here came south yesterday. This is a D&H. It come out of the D&H about an hour ago. This train here unhooked his train about 2 miles north of Miller. This D&H. He's on the siding now. He'll pull out of the siding with this train here, then back up on the main line about 2 miles to hook up to his original train. Then he'll take them both. About a screwed up, mismanaged, messed up affair. Norfolk and Southern has managed to do it. Now again, this D&H train unhooked his original train about 2 miles north of here, which is North Miller. He came down the main line over that other track on the left, okay? He came all the way down with his engines down to there, South Miller, where them lights are. Then he backed his engines up on this siding to hook up to this train that was already here, which was left here the other day already. Now, he'll pull out this whole daggone train and out of this siding onto the main line, and he will back up 2 miles back with this whole train on the main line to hook up to his original southbound train. That's what he's planning on doing. We're hoping it will work. Tank here has nothing to do with the railroad, but this woman right here in this car, Judy, does. She's going to chase this train with this car, with this tank sitting over here in the parking lot, which has nothing to do with anything, but I just thought I'd take a picture of it. Now, after he hooks up to that, then they'll go south again. Then we'll have 2 trains in one. This is our first one, D&H. Welcome. Okay, this is North Miller. This train here was at South Miller. These engines unhooked this from this train, which is a D&H, drove all the way down around this train, which was on the siding, and he hooked up to this train, and he's backing up on the siding to hook up to this train. Then they'll pull in here in the siding at North Miller and wait for a northbound train before this one goes south. But he's going to back in off of the siding out onto the main and hook up to his train. Confusing? Not if you understand it. Sometimes I think this Norfolk and Southern outfit do more backing up than they do going forward, to tell you the truth. See, what is the time? 7:37. Northbound, Tom. There it is, Tom, at the end of Wise Markets. See the difference in the engines? These are the older ones. Here it is, a crew change. South of Sunbury at Wise Markets, a crew change. After this one goes by, then the D&H will come down through. This is the ALBU, Allentown to Buffalo. Judy waiting to wave to Bob. He's the engineer on the D&H. The D&H it's a coal train, and it has Conrail engines on, and a Norfolk and Southern. And it come out of the D&H. The engineer or the conductor's name is Bob. He's the one we picked up down at Millersburg. Come out of the D&H. It's a southbound coal trail or coal train, Tanya and Tom. Southbound D&H.